Thank you for taking time to watch EDSI's Painted Picture of 2026. We know how important this is for us to set a vision for our future, and it's our honor to share it with everybody on the homepage of our website. There are two things that I'd like you to pay particular attention to. One is how many times I say people. I love people, so I'm really excited about what the Painted Picture can do for our people that we work with at EDSI and care so much about, the people that fund the work that we do as our customers and put their trust in us. It'll also help us to point out how important the work is that we do in the community. So I appreciate that. You'll hear me say people a number of times. I also want you to listen for local feel and national appeal. We introduced that in our last Painted Picture 3 years ago, and it's become more and more important for us as we continue to grow to really put our focus in those two areas. So thank you again, and I look forward to sharing the Painted Picture. In the upper left-hand corner, you see a reference to our workforce development programs. It's crazy for me to think that we've been operating these programs for 29 years. That's what we refer to as our national appeal. All of the learning that we've done, all the experience that we have, we want to bring that national appeal to communities in a local feel, in a way that they know that that's the only customer that matters to us in that local community. We've also had opportunities to coordinate services across multiple providers. So if we're doing that and helping the local community providers to get better, that's great. If we're operating a program independently, that helps the local job seeker, that's also great. To us, the only concern is that we help local people in that community find a job, a better job, and a fulfilling career so that they can have economic security. In the lower left-hand corner, I get to talk about my favorite part, which is our culture at EDSI. It's also the area that I get asked the most questions about. I've been with EDSI from 9 people in one location to 900 in more than 80 locations today. When we've done this work together, you know that you can't belong to something that's more than 150 people. And so I've recognized that as we've grown, that people are going to belong to their local office. That's the local feel that they have. The national appeal that for me, as their chief servant leader, that I can bring to them is to make sure that what you see behind me, repeated as show up, smile, and support, those are our values. That's how we define our culture. It is a culture of love. It is a culture of respect. It is a culture for others. And we will always show up and smile and support for other people. We will continue to do that and recognize that it takes a lot of very intentional maintenance. We think that that will be founded in the love that we have for one another and the care that we have to make sure that we are always other-focused. The center portion of the Painted Picture had me thinking a lot about one of my business mentors who unfortunately passed away this past year, Larry Short. And Larry would always tell me, you gotta let them know where you're headed, right? That's the whole point of the vision. So where we're going is going to continue to grow. I know that's true. In the last couple of Painted Pictures, we put a number to that. I think one time we put 15 to 20%, and then I called it 18% the next time, and then as we continued to get larger, it was 10%. That's not as important to me as the how we grow. I want our customers to feel like they're our only customer, and to do that, you have to make sure you have that local feel. So we will grow, but we will grow in a matter of quality, not quantity. We're not focused on a number. We're focused on the work that we do, the quality of that work, and making sure that every customer has the care that they deserve. The upper right corner refers to our customized training. And it's impossible for me not to think about my dad, who unfortunately passed away this past year. None of this is possible at EDSI without the courage that he demonstrated to found the company in 1979. And for the 15 years before I joined EDSI, he did extraordinary work in customized training. He was himself an expert and helped to lead a team of 15 people to provide customized training for highly technical environments, think manufacturing. When I joined, I was excited to join because while that work was amazing, it wasn't my work, it wasn't my calling. What I saw was an opportunity to help in workforce development. And so as my dad and I jumped into that together, we began to develop customized training that helped people to get jobs. So he went from helping people to do better in their jobs to helping people to get jobs. And in that way, that will always be the foundation of what we do here at EDSI. I'm so proud of our team of instructional designers that continues to grow. I know that without any bias, they are the very best in the world, and the customized training that they design is the very best in the world. That will be foundational. Just as my dad started, they will continue that work. What will change is the delivery of that work. We know that we can continue to lean on new technologies to deliver our great curriculum. If you're a participant in workforce development, you can be in a community of people and receive that training in person, or you can receive that training virtually over your phone. We'll explore that all the way up to virtual reality and all kinds of methods to make sure that our world-class curriculum is delivered in a way that's most convenient for that local feel for the people that we serve. Okay, we're almost finished. We're in the lower right-hand corner of the painted picture. We're talking about innovation, and I believe that happens almost sequentially. As you focus on the individual, we at EDSI believe that you need to give them three things. They need to have a sense of belonging, they need to have a sense of success, and they need to know that they are loved. Look, none of us can be great at work if we're not feeling great. So once they're feeling great, they can come together then with their team to be great. All of us at EDSI show up, smile, and support. We all sacrifice for others and see through other people's eyes. We're using that now very intentionally in the next 3 years to look at our processes as a team and do value stream maps, to look at our process and say, are we doing what we're doing as well as we can do it? Would we change any of that work every 3 months? From that, we can come together and continuously improve the work that we do and have great conversations that build innovations that are specific for the local customer. I know that at EDSI we'll be able to build that into a national appeal. When we combine all of that innovation, we do want to have local solutions, though, that are most appropriate for the customers that we serve in local communities. We've spent a few minutes talking about the future and how excited we are about that at EDSI. To take a moment for reflection, I know we spent 2 years of the pandemic talking about gratitude and grace. The gratitude that we have for one another, the grace that we can give to one another. I can't tell you how fortunate I feel to be the Chief Servant Leader at EDSI and represent a group of caring people that have done that for the last 2 years, and I know we'll do that into the future. No matter what this says behind me, I know that we will show up, smile, and support. I know that we have gratitude for one another and the work that we do and the customers that allow us to do that work. And I know we will continue to give each other great grace into the future that will allow us to help other people and make a difference that we care so much about.